Do you remember the 737 MAX crisis? It started all the way back in October of 2018 with Lion Air Flight 610. Then in March of 2019, Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed. Let's take a look at what Boeing former CEO and president thought about this. Allow me to welcome to the stage Dennis Muilenburg.
Should Boeing be liable for secondary costs to the airlines, all the workers who aren't painting planes, aren't fixing planes, aren't doing their regular job?
We're having those conversations with our customers now, and we regret the impact we've had to our airline customers around the world. We know it's been a severe impact, and the summer season, obviously has been affected, which has been big for many of them. The ripple effect to the traveling public has been very hard. So we're going to be working with all of our customers around the world to make things right, and I won't get into the details of those because that'll be done individually, customer by customer. But we have a mutual interest in helping our customers be successful.
So there are conversations about possibly reimbursing customers for some of their expenses.
Ongoing conversations with many of our customers. But again, those come in a variety of forms. In some cases it's financial impact that has occurred, but in other cases it's how do we help our customers with managing their skyline. Some might want to defer airplanes because they've brought in interim lift capability. Others might want new airplanes sooner. So accommodating some of those needs, services and training, things that we can do to help our customers in the field, that'll all be part of the discussion.
So it sounds like you don't really know the bottom of the pool. You can't really see the bottom of the pool. When are they going to fly? When are they going to get done? Like, how much is it going to cost? Like, it sounds like you don't really know.
Yeah, we're working our way through all of that. And, it's important that we're making progress. And I do feel very confident working with all of our stakeholders that we're making good, steady progress. The exact timeline, the financial boundaries of this, these are things that over time we'll figure out, but that's all secondary to safety. Nothing matters unless we are confident that the airplanes are safe and that we can reintroduce the MAX in a safe way for all of our customers. And when we focus on safety first, which we will, these other things around timeline and impacts, we'll sort through those.
What did you think of that interview? Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Here's some info about their confiscation fund.
It's going to take a while for this to play out in terms of, we know the planes are grounded. We know that they're in the process of trying to get the FAA and other regulators to recertify those planes, get them back in the air. But you've still got two crashes that are going to get a lot of attention. One earlier this year in Ethiopia and then one late last year in Indonesia. Now, the company has set up a victim compensation fund. And what's noteworthy about this fund is that this week they said, here's how much money the company will be giving to the families of each of these victims. Now, they don't waive their right to sue Boeing and pursue a lot more money in courts in the future. But here's what the fund basically comes down to. It sets up an amount of money that each of the families of the victims are eligible. It comes out to $144,500 per victim. That's a total of just under $50 million that Boeing is setting aside for the families of those victims. By the way, they're also directing another $50 million, Boeing is, to crash communities. And Ken Feinberg and his firm, they're going to be overseeing the distribution of this cash. And Andrew, I know we're going to be talking with Ken in just a little bit, but a lot of questions have come up since Boeing first announced this, Andrew. A lot of people saying, well, how did they come up with this amount? And should there be more than just $144,500 as part of this compensation fund? But we'll be seeing more of these questions play out over the weeks and months to come.
This is your DW Business Report. I'm Stephen Beardsley in Berlin. Thanks for watching. U.S. aircraft maker Boeing will halt production of the 737 MAX in January, the first such production pause in more than 2 decades. The decision comes as the popular plane's grounding looks to extend well into next year. Now, Boeing says it's already storing hundreds of MAX planes while awaiting recertification. The freeze by one of the largest U.S. exporters will impact suppliers, airlines, and financiers across the globe, as well as the U.S. economy. The 737 MAX jets were grounded in March after crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia. They killed 346 people. And for more on this, I'm joined by DW Business reporter Clifford Coonan. Clifford, thanks for joining me. Why is Boeing choosing to do this now?
Well, basically, the Federal Aviation Administration has said that they won't be able to approve the 737 MAX to resume service again before next year.
What did you think of that part? There has been many different hearings about the MAX and has been attempted to be recertified but has failed many times. Would you fly on the MAX? Delta CEO Ed Bastian says that he would consider replacing the MAX for the 757s when they are back in the sky. The FAA and the House of Reps have been making this process much harder than it should be, and some experts even think that the MAX doesn't have any more problems. Take a look at the MCAS system that caused the nose to go down, which caused both of the planes to uncontrollably crash. Great. Now that we've taken a look at that, let's talk about, is the MAX safe now? And what Boeing has done to make the MAX safe. In my opinion, the MAX is safe. Now that all of these shown problems are fixed, the MAX is now safe enough to go in the sky, but now politics has gotten in the way of it going back into the sky. These are images of the things that caused the problem. Any questions? Please let me know below. And don't forget to subscribe. It's Abe Geek Guy here. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. We're coming out soon with some more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope this gave you some information. Thanks, and see you next time.